That's interesting. What up, Irish Luck? You are the first to arrive. What up, Margos? What up, Ralph? What up, New Morgan? Love the video. We've got more. What up, Hellfire? Let me hop in voice chat. Alright, I'm in broadcasting. Is that ginormous Asgardian team still waiting for me? What up, Ryan? What up, Theo? What up, James? What up, Young Gent? What up, Dominic? What up, Double Deuce? What up, Ominous? What up, Muna? What up, Daniel? This we can use. Oh, yeah. Yep, and we got even more stuff, but my alliance needs me in alliance war real quick, so... Let me just, volume off. But we'll get that up to date as possible. What up, Xanarchy? What up, Jacob? What up, Gregory? Okay. I'm just gonna send out some super quick blasts. And I gotta jump into war. Okay. Send. We're in a hurry today, so we got a lot to do. Go, 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 go. Send. Alright, blasts are sent. They're bringing so many more defense teams out? Yeah. Thank you very much, Simon. What up, Antonio? Okay. Gotta jump into war. What up, Jason? Thank you, Tyrone. Don't worry, Marble, it will be. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Time to flex our X-Men muscles.
Oh, I thought you were going to use Ultimus.
Against the 600k one? Probably not. Taskmaster, the Red Skull of Mercs? No, he's probably like the Miss Marvel of Mercs, but we don't know his whole kit. We just know a little bit. Yeah. Does Taskmaster mean we are getting Merc rework? I'll talk more on that in a sec. All we can do at this time is speculate. Wait, someone already hit them? Why? This would have been fine, man. Would have been fine.
There was a hit and a combat cancel against already.
Oh, stop this madness. Did Thor resist that? I guess I could have used the ult there, but that's okay. Okay, now he's got deflect at least. Okay, Loki special wasted. Cyclops in position. Good luck, Hela. You guys are so toast. Cyclops, let them know what happens to people that piss us off. Get off my screen. Yeah, so many wasted attacks on these guys that were very much not necessary.
So many Gregs.
Not for long. Now you see them, now you don't. You didn't have to be a Valley like that. There was a rematch. How fast do you get the Super Chat dough? Nowhere near as quickly as if you send it via Streamlabs. I get it 21 days after the end of the month it occurred in. I think Taskmaster will be good outside of war. I've only seen a passive. Alright. And then we got a 514k Asgardians. Allow me. Oh, this is super risky with the defense down already. Oh, this is not a good idea. This is the one that someone could have used an attack just to weaken them a little bit. If their Asgardians are this big, I'll assume they have big Hydra. I won't use my Inhumans on this. You're gonna get wiped? I probably will. Pick 2 to upgrade 3 Red Star, Baku Torch, Heimdall, Red Skull. 3 Red Stars, doesn't matter that much, but if I have to pick 2 of those, let's go Torch and Red Skull.
Congratulations on your first PvP victory.
No, well, it. Oh, that really sucks. That's really unfortunate. The rematch is conducted the same way, but it's a fresh match. Do I want to try to get Thor? Yeah, let me try to get Thor. I don't think yeah. Yeah. Shit, man. Oh. Maybe I can do this. Okay, good job. Very convenient Greg, actually. Yeah, no more pesky Loki passive. That's good. Ow. Oh. Why'd you hit a Greg? And what is this lag? What is this? Unfreeze, I'm in the middle of a match. Come on. It'll unlag. Our enemies must have destroyed a war room. There it is. Okay. No, not Sue. Leave Sue alone. Oh, very unfortunate that this attack has to go over here. Oh, very unfortunate indeed. Alright, remove that. I guess we can stun you. No, we're gonna take the Thor. Yeah. Ow. No. Well, okay, at least that got wasted. No, he's gonna ult. Oh. Get out of here. I probably should have ulted Hela there, but it's good to have Thor gone. No, Sue, no. Well, she wasn't doing any damage. No more Loki to throw you in stealth. The next turn thing gets should be the end of Hela. Keyword should. Oh. I miss Johnny. I miss Johnny so much. Yeah, this isn't gonna do it. No offense up. Ooh, she felt it though. Yeah, no, it's over. Maybe I should have killed Hela instead of Thor, I'm not sure, but...
Le who? The her.
They just happen to take out Johnny right away. Very unfortunate, but that's alright. This is still an easy double tap. And it's a giant Asgardian team. If you're gonna double tap something, it being their best defense is fine. And this will drop barracks, so... We went back to trying Supernatural versus Asgardian? No. Alright, a lot of teams can finish this off. Dang, they're still 326k. It's a bit of a waste of the Spider-Verse team, but let's just do it. New
What's
kit
up,
changes.
Casino? Enjoyed the 1Y News video.
I'm happy to hear that. Did you by chance ask them if there was a Mercury were coming too? I'll talk about that in a sec. I don't know what they mean if there's further kit changes to Thanos. I'm not sure. I use Peter's, better use Symbiotes and Miles. They're all on here. First off, this is a cleanup fight, so it doesn't matter as much. But Peter and Miles were on here with the Symbiotes, so your comment was silly. Sure. Just to extend your debuffs and make you less of an annoyance. Cool. No, why'd you hit the Greg, and why couldn't you get the defense down on her? That's more like it. Goodbye. Sorry, boy, thank you for the $20. Thank you very much.
Because Super Chat is slow, here's 20 bones Kappa.
Bink. Bink. Get him. Get out of here. This was an overpower of a cleanup fight, but it's whatever. Does it feel to be undefeated in PvP? You haven't seen the rematch yet. PvP should have been for arena, not alliances. So they are eventually going to make it a for rewards game mode, but they're introducing it as a for fun game mode to make sure that it's balanced and people are happy with it. They didn't want to tie rewards to it right away. They wanted to make sure everyone enjoyed it, they make any necessary changes, etc. And then down the road, they do want to set it up as some sort of a for rewards game mode. So, and you can also just add anyone to your contact list. Chris Hyde, spoiler alert. But I have the footage of the rematch, so now that we got that room out of the way, these guys are buying so many attacks out the gate. What is going on here? Let me see. I'll buy a couple more attacks. Let me get some attacks out of the way, help my alliance. Looks like we're doing all of security, so let me just do a couple war attacks and then I can actually stop and talk. Just finished watching it. It is longer than an hour. Thank you very much. Cheers, Most Def Isley. I do have my Sinister Six now. Problem is the defense ups. Like, we'd probably do alright. Or the defense downs, rather. Oh no, and then, well... The defense downs are bad. Defense downs are super bad. But the Punisher isn't that strong. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna gamble. I'm not crazy about their deflects. But we're gonna gamble. I don't advise this. This is not a good idea, but I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk here. Should not do this. This is a try-hard. This is a try-hard war match. I know I can blind Punisher, but yeah, it was an awesome first year anniversary video. We'll talk more about it. I'm just trying to quickly focus on war. Okay, so let's hit this here. Okay, we got the slows and the offense downs. I'll take it. Oh man, Shocker got hit so hard. Crap, dude. Oh my god. Like, oh, he doesn't have offense up, so I guess let's go with a blind. Okay. Shocker, light him up. And then here's some turn meter rewind. Okay, and then smash him. I don't like that Iron Fist is still alive. No, I really don't like that Iron Fist is... Oh, of course. Fuck me. This is not good. This is not good. No, did he just resist having his defense up cleared? Oh, I knew I should have heal blocked. Whatever, you can take all the counters. Let's get some heal blocks down. JJ's gonna remove them anyway, though. It doesn't even matter. Eh. Oh, now she gave him energy. No, he's got energy. Goblin, please go before him. Yes, Goblin, melt him. No, Goblin, no, you had one job! No! Oh, Goblin, why? Thank you, Mysterio Clone. Thank you, Mysterio Clone. Can I just say, you guys are tremendously useful. It's a pleasure having you guys on board. Oh, God. Not like this. Well, at least we get some more... No, he dodged! I needed him offense down. Damn it, Daredevil, why? Can we get the pumpkin bomb? No! Oh, thank God this is available again. Please be enough to kill her. No! Why am I losing every possible coin flip?
Mysterio passive to get better clones.
Oh, no, oh, it's over. Oh my God, again. Where's the pumpkin bomb?
Oh no! Not like this!
Rip, rip, rip. This is because I haven't done any of their T4s, but I knew that was a bit of a risk, and I decided to take that risk. Yeah, it was a mistake. That's correct, Max is a god, because it's on a dev device. Okay, whatever. Easy cleanup. Nothing of value was lost, and nothing of value will be lost. I'll clean up the mess. I could have used a team that would have definitely smashed them, but what I should have done was sit out that fight and let someone else fight them who just had a better equipped team for that fight. But, I'll just use some random characters. But, I didn't want to sit out, basically. I wanted to hurry up and get in a match, and that way I can get out of a match and then talk to you guys about stuff. Yeah, you're not used for anything. You're not
Hey, I
used
just
for
got
anything.
my orange gear rank rewards.
Good. Do you ever run Fury Shield anymore? Yes, they're one of my top war defenses. Yeah, Sinister Six need T4s to beat defenders, and that's like their only job. It's sad. Sad state of affairs. If Daredevil hadn't dodged and he had gotten multi-turn offense down, we might have been able to still pull off that win. And also, if Goblin would have just killed Iron Fist by hitting him with one more ult. We lost the roll on that Goblin ult so hard. Just needed a single double up, man. Sad. Okay, there's not another team I need to hit with priority. No, there's not. Alright, I do need to do some boosting, but for that I have to, yeah, as an attack team. Why would you ever run Fury Shield as an attack team for war when they make one of the best defense teams in the game? Yeah, they're buying attacks like crazy. Sure, he did not give me that win. Get out of here. How well does Karnak benefit from red stars? A fair amount, but Karnak is a niche character as it is. Like, it's not bad to have him with high red stars, but his ceiling as a character is not that impressive. Like, he's alright. If you have a strong Inhumans, I'd power him up a lot. That way you have a really strong Inhumans, but he's the most replaceable person on the Inhumans. He's like the Heimdall of the Inhumans. So, if you have a giant Heimdall, it does make your Asgardians better, but... Nah, I mean... Thought the vid with Valley with PvP was pretty cool. Nice. Stop saying Shuri MVP. Hi, Danail. Idea for premium orb unfarmable tunes. Put them in like War Store at like 10 shards a pop, but at like 6,000 creds, so more farmable than the orbs, but not as much as others. If you call that hashtag question, you should probably learn what a question is, because that is hashtag statement. Okay. I thought If was the most replaceable Asgardian. Oh, Sif. So in a practical sense, I guess if you want to be practical, because Captain America exists, Sif is easy to replace with Captain America, but Heimdall is contributing the least outside of his passive. Heimdall is the actual weak link. Sif is a very strong contributor. Danail, why'd you say hi 3 more times? Stop spamming. I'm just doing a couple super quick Blitz matches to give me the Blitz currency to buy another thing of boosts so that I can go boost. Hey, Hamza. Clunk. What up, Listerine? They're like damn locusts. Yeah, they I think they bought a lot of attacks. Thank you very much, LeBron. Speaking of Captain America, wasn't it special to give defense up to 3 or 4 other allies? No. No, what it was it used to say give defense up to 10 allies, and then an upgrade changed the wording. Now, the upgrade also did other stuff, but among other things, it changed it from to 10 allies to all allies, which was silly, stupid, and pointless. Okay, that should be enough just for now for me to get these, and I can buy more if I want or need. I'll be able to slow down and answer questions and stuff once I've done the boosting for war. Alright, war. Alright, gotta hide the defense. Let's get in here with some boosts. Oh, nice. Yeah, they've got some big stuff already. Oh man, none of this was boosted? That's not good at all. Boost that. Boost that. I guess boost that. Oh, I still need more. The Japanese snacks still aren't here. Thanks, Clone Troop. Just came to drop a like by. Well, thanks for coming through. Okay. Power level Hydra should I throw them against? I mean, Black Bolt does most of the work, so honestly, it's just if you can set up Black Bolt to get the kills. Like if you have someone that does defense down even, like if you have an unused Spider-Man or something, that's really just, if Black Bolt's getting the kills, they'll easily put them away. So it depends on who and what else you're using. It's not that easy of a question to answer, but you have Black Bolt, so just feed the kills to Black Bolt and you'll do alright. Should I T4 all of Captain Marvel? Probably not. ETA on that Google Drive folder? I'm not sure. It won't actually take me long to do. I just have to not be doing other things. You know what? Let me try seeing if I can start doing it now. If I throw it up there now, how much space do I have? I only have 25 gigs. Let me get rid of some stuff. Get rid of this. 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 Get rid of that. Okay, trash. Empty trash. Okay, let me refresh to see how much space I have now. What? Says I have less space than before. I refuse to believe that. That can't be true. Okay, get rid of all of these. Okay. I did not get the yo-yo deal.
Yours is already 7-star though, yeah?
No.
Oh.
Nope, she's at like 33 out of 300, so I would spend all that money and she'd be at like 133 out of 300.
Yeah, I got those offers. I am 9 shards away from 4-star. Kind of sad. I was thinking I'd actually get the
Yo-yo
4-star.
deal got me to 6-star.
Nice. 2 cents. Thank you for the $10. Alright. Let me just start uploading these videos real quick. How to beat.
But getting that 3rd-star on her was pretty nice.
Where is this? Oh, here it is. Challenge series. Okay. New folder. Challenge. Videos. Raw footage. Create. Okay. Alright, let me throw this in here. Also, for people wondering, now I can turn the screen back on. Check this out. This is gear tier 14. If you look at how big of a stat improvement you get with each gear level, from gear tier 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, etc., that's gear tier 14. Compared to the improvement you see from all the other gear tiers.
Interesting to know why they did that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
They should add wagering cores or gold against your opponent. We'll do some stuff like that on this channel. There'll be some wagers. But yeah, maybe put a dot on there for all previous combined. It's a replacement for 8 yellow star. Not exactly, but it's good that they're shifting gear to matter more. That's what they should have done from the get-go. But it's whatevs. All right, but anyway, so yeah, so the videos are uploading. So yeah, I did make this post to see content separation. Not exactly. It doesn't have rewards for now. Yeah. Yep. What is this? Okay. Anyway. Can you do the same graphic but with level of characters? Level's pretty standard. It scales up a little bit more towards the high end, but level is a pretty gradual curve, except for the 70 to 75. 70 to 75, they are going, you get 5% more health, damage, and armor, and you get 50% more focus and resistance. I did see that. I'll call attention to that as well. So they listened to the player base on this. They have decided they are not rolling back the ability enhancement challenge after all. What they're instead doing is making it so that the level 10, 11, and 12 of the challenges all basically give the same rewards, but with one more blue ability mat each. So they're making it the new difficulty that it's supposed to be. But whether you were rolled back or not, you're gonna get the same rewards even if you're on tier 10. Previously planned correction of progress no longer necessary, and we won't do it.
Yeah, I think it was actually pretty nice to add the blue materials because I still need those.
They are already planning on power does boost in a way that correlates with actual power to a degree, but it's a weird formula. Abilities factor in really heavily. Certain things don't factor in the way you would. They're arbitrary values. But anyway, yeah. So they're making basically everyone in every level of the ability enhancement challenge get the same good rewards. So that's good news for everyone. So yeah. I did recommend that they go with a slightly different route, but this one's fine. Taskmaster. So they are planning on, like, they didn't want to just give us all of the news that there is for our weekly news update. They just wanted to give us some news. Like, yeah, we'll give you a special scoop on some stuff, but they are saving some news for their own whatever they're planning, whether it's blogs or strike time videos or articles on some news site. You have to remember, this is their 4.0.0 patch that they're hyping up. So 4.0.0 is a big deal, and there's a ton of stuff coming with it. So with Taskmaster, originally they weren't going to show us anything on Taskmaster, and we were like, well, if you just give us like a passive, you know, people are still going to be excited to see the whole kit, but at least we get to see a little something. And they were like, all right, that's fair. So I'll show you footage of that real quick. We'll jump to the Taskmaster footage. The reason I am cutting the footage, so to speak, is because there is some stuff, not footage of anything, so visually it wouldn't matter, but I don't know what the audio is going to have either. But there's some stuff that has to get edited out, basically. But let me jump to some Taskmaster footage if we got. Okay. Let me.
Footage of him actually doing something, or just the passive information that we.
Just footage of him. Same that was in the weekly news video, but now I'll have him up on the screen while I'm answering questions about him. So let me do that. Okay.
Also, when you were talking about the new characters, you know, you said the obvious ones, but Ironheart was not mentioned.
Yeah, we don't know when Ironheart is coming. So here's the thing. They said 3 new characters. So we know it's Cull and Maw, and then they showed Taskmaster, and they said Taskmaster as an event. So it's got to be Cull, Maw, and Taskmaster. There's an outside chance that they've done this once before, where they forgot to include a legendary when they were saying like new characters are coming. Like it didn't occur to them that the legendary was part of one of the new characters coming. So it's possible that it's Cull, Ironheart, and Taskmaster, and they're not counting Ebony, who would also be coming. But I would not assume that. Like, there's still the outside chance, but I assume it's Cull, Ebony, and Taskmaster. The surprise unit value we're rolling.
Alright.
Yes, we have. They don't consider Ironheart a new character. It's also, yeah, again, it's possible, but I'm assuming no Ironheart next patch, but it's possible. On spawn, offense up, 40% to get assist now, and you can see it keeps going to always get assist now on any mercenary villain ally's turn. He's going to get really good block chance. Looks like, what, at least 25% block chance? Oh, they skipped. Block amount, but we'll get to that. On war defense, on spawn, fill speed bar for self and all mercenary villains, 10% and 10% per merc ally. So that's Kingpin, that's Korath, that's Killmonger, a couple others. On turn, Bullseye. This character has 2 or more mercenary villain allies. Apply taunt to enemy with highest damage. Unavoidable. 10,000% extra focus. Gain 25% chance to assist allies on non-attack abilities. Kingpin is not a merc, but Kingpin is the...
Kingpin isn't a merc, so no speed for him.
Yeah. But he still will... I guess... he won't contribute, but he's a big deal for mercenaries. He has a lot of synergy with villains and mercenaries, and he's... For all we know, he'll get a change. Who knows? Yeah, Valley does... Yeah, you can see Valley's recording so up there. I don't know, Kevin. But so, yeah, there's that. Included in the footage we're allowed to show. We didn't get to see the other ability descriptions, but we'll see when they close this out here. Imitating strike, adaptive assault, that looks like a chain. And incendiary arrow, that looks like an AoE or at least a splash damage thing. He is villain, global, skill, controller, mercenary, and covert. You think Taskmaster's taunt will surpass Magneto's resistance to taunt? What was the 10,000% extra focus? I think so. What is Magneto's? Doesn't he only give like 6,000% resistance to taunt or something? But yes. So people are reading too much into this. On the what is that covert? Covert is a temporary tag. Taskmaster is going to be a character event campaign. It's also 10,000, so they're going to break even. So maybe it'll land and maybe it won't. It probably will. It is unavoidable, but that doesn't mean it's like guaranteed focus. So yeah, so it'll break even. But assuming that the slight focus nod goes to these guys, then it'll work. Anyway, covert is like every other tag, like 80th anniversary, trick or treat, Valentine's, all that. It's just a temporary tag for Taskmaster's event. That's covert. Stop worrying about the red stars on Ultron. This was done on a dev device. You can see here, like, development build and all this. The development builds have had the ability to put red stars on Ultron this whole time. Ultron gets red stars and other stuff. He has red stars in DD2. He has red stars in DD3. Ultron gets red stars and a lot of stuff. So basically, there's no reason to assume that now means that our Ultrons will get red stars. Alex, I cannot stream on both, by the way. Yeah, you can get red stars on Ultron if you clone him with Sinister, but no, nothing they said or showed us made me think that we will get red stars on Ultron anytime soon. But yeah, I think eventually they'll put red stars on Ultron once they feel like he wouldn't be so instantly broken. What else? Is 2 red, 2 yellow viable for Dark Dimension raids and low level arena? Depends on who, but probably not. No. You can't even do Dark Dimension with 2 yellow star. You need 6 reds. You need 6 gold star, I mean. And it depends on which raid. I guess I can do some raids. And low level arena, how low level? Very unhelpful, sorry. Compared to someone like Black Bolt. How much would red stars improve current Ultron? A ton. Ultron's summons are too strong. They spawn with defense up, and other summons get 90% of their health removed, with very few exceptions. Ultron's minions get to keep like 45% of their health. So they're very, very, very tanky. Not to mention his ult would just do 75% more damage than it already does. But, yeah. Don't worry about seeing Ultron with red stars. If you see dev server footage, it's probably going to have Ultron with red stars, because they'll just put like, give everyone red stars, and it just gives Ultron red stars. But okay. So.
Casino.
Yeah.
2 questions for you, bud. One, is the PvP thing the thing that you hinted at last week?
Yes.
Also, why does Taskmaster look like Gumby in a Taskmaster costume?
Because when they were doing the art design for Taskmaster, I said, he doesn't look enough like Gumby, make him look more like Gumby. And they said, fine, Master Casino.
Does anyone else feel like he just looks awful?
Looks fine to me.
If he was purple, he'd be Skeletor.
I don't think he's their best character model ever. In fact, he's probably an older one, but like, he looks all right. He doesn't look terrible. He's not. He's far from their most impressive, but I think he looks fine. I bet his animations look sick. Anyway, yeah, most people are saying just you. Just needs more orange. Well, that's the other thing is you got to remember it's like hazy. Oh yeah, no, there's not a lot of orange. It's very gold. But I think he's also probably supposed to be a mix of classic Taskmaster and Black Widow movie Taskmaster. What do you think is their most impressive character design? I'd have to look. Nah, Black Bolt's alright, but nah. I was very happy with Shuri, but I don't know if she's the most impressive. Sinister looks
Definitely
good.
Groot.
You see, I'm more looking at like newer characters. Hella's not that new. You know, they did really great on Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's up there. They did a great job on Ghost Rider.
They did a lot of detail on him. He is really good.
His animations are stellar. Yeah, Ghost Rider is super solid. The Black Order's kind of old. Without spending too much time on this, I'm just gonna go Ghost Rider. I think Ghost Rider stands out to me as he just looks phenomenal. Yeah, that's my answer for now. Ask me later and I'll change my mind. But so you can see with Ironheart, like you can see Ironheart's colors are very washed out here because of the static and stuff, but not blown. Anyway. Random guy talking is really damn loud. I can turn him down a little bit. Okay, people are asking lots of questions about all sorts of stuff. So now, before we jump into other stuff I actually have to do, it is a good time for questions. There was a lot of questions about a lot of stuff. Did I not promote this? Okay, no I did. Yeah, Strife's character model. With the new verse battle mode, will we only be allowed to battle within our alliance and friends or random people? So, technically only your alliance and friends, but you can add anyone you want as a contact. Yes, me and Courtney are still together. But so, if I want to, if I just see this guy, ya boy Lou, and I'm like, ya boy Lou, you're going down, you little bitch. I can just add him as a contact. I think you go visit and add contact. Oh, never mind. His contact list is full. Or it could be mine. Someone's is. But anyway, you can just add him as a contact and then you can PvP with him. Oh, Merc reworks. Okay, so jury's out on Merc reworks is the short answer. I did bring it up. So there were a few questions asked that for one reason or another, Valley edited out. I'm not sure why. Actually, I kind of know why, so I'll talk on that in a sec. But I asked about mercs, and I was like, it says Thanos and others are getting ability changes. Are we perhaps getting like a mercenary rework you guys didn't tell us about, or something else? And they were like, no comment. We have nothing to say on that at this time. So, they did not say if there's a merc rework, but what's seeming more likely, again, far from confirmed, but given that Taskmaster has synergy with other villain mercenaries, I'm going to guess, again, this is not based on anything we saw, but I'm going to guess changes to Bullseye, maybe changes to Korath, and maybe they gave like other people reworks and the villain mercenary tag. I want to see who all is villain mercenary. But that's my guess, is they did more villain mercenary stuff. Here's mercenary. And here's villain. Oh yeah, and villain mercenary doesn't mean not villain mercenary minion, right? So these guys, Merc Lieutenant, Merc Rycard, Merc Soldier, Merc Sniper, they're all also mercenary villain. I don't think it said non-minion. Did it? I guess I can look. Did it specify non-minion?
I don't think
no,
so.
it did not.
So, on each mercenary villain ally's turn. Yeah, so it could be minions as well. So, my guess is that this group of characters got some attention. And it's actually probably these
Maybe
five.
Avengers as a total 4.0 surprise.
Didn't that actually just say mercenary?
Some things say mercenary. Gain assist now on each mercenary villain's turn. Counterattack per mercenary ally. Damage per skill enemy. And then he has another line. On spawn, speed bar, mercenary villain allies, mercenary ally, mercenary villain allies. So.
I mean, just based on like that ability, it sounds like he's gonna counter Fury, but we already have counters for that, so it seems kind of like not neat.
Bullseye out on his own. Yeah, maybe Bullseye will need to get some love.
The only problem is they're both war defense teams, so they're not meant to go against each other.
Who?
Yeah.
The new mercenaries and Fury.
Okay.
I was just saying, based on that one thing about him against skill enemies, and all of the shield minions are all.
Yeah. Hi for the 12th time, Danail. Oh, spam. Alright, time to ban Danail. Hi, and bye. Okay. So, also, hello, W on Bedrock. Do you think they'll add a new earnable currency with that new game mode? With that, a new shop section? We'll talk about that in a sec. But Taskmaster, the new Quay for Wakanda? Nah, Taskmaster's like the Miss Marvel for mercenary villains. He's cool.
So you were saying Bally edited out
Yeah,
questions?
I'll get to that. Just make sure I didn't miss anything else. Would they add Winter Soldier to mercenary? Possibly. Oh, but yeah, I wanted to shout out what was John Doe apologizing at the end for? He was apologizing for the messaging on the Red Star with the Red Star rework, the not mentioning the change to the exchange rates. He was just really sorry. He's like, I know everyone thinks like we were trying to pull one over on the player base, but like honestly, that just got lost in the messaging, and we were not trying to keep that a secret from people. And yeah, we screwed up, but we're sorry. And yeah, that was not, the goal was not to try to pull a fast one on the players. We just screwed up and didn't get that messaging out. But so Pop said hashtag make mercenary soldier great for the first time, which is funny. Any update on save squads? Yes. In the weekly news update, they said that they are aiming to give us more save squads in the next patch. It did not sound like day one of the next patch, so 4.0.0 shows up and day one there's no save squads. So I'm like, they lied to us again! It sounded like he was saying, I want to try to get you guys more save squads in 4.0.0, but not necessarily day of. And they said it'll be unlockable, like if you're a new player, once you hit level 72, that's how you'll get the extra save squads. And if you're an existing player who's above level 72, you'll get them right away. And he didn't say how many, he just said it'll probably be more than 5. And he did say that at some point down the road, they want to add like save squads by game mode, or tabs, things like that. But do you know why Black Bolt's passive does not trigger when enough damage is done to pop a death proof on an enemy? Death proof just interacts with it funky. There's always been a lot of things that interact funky, but it's just kind of like, hey, that's how they work, and you just have to learn the game as is. So another one that bothers me is like bleed. If someone's bleed in death proof, the bleed doesn't even clear the death proof. It just, like, if someone literally has like 12 health and they bleed down to like 1 health and still have death proof. And it's like, well, what was the point of that bleed then? But some things just work wonky. Black Bolt's passive procs twice when someone has barrier. If you take away their barrier and drop them below 25% or whatever his cutoff is, I think it's 25%. The barrier going below 25% and the health going below 25% makes Black Bolt trigger twice. John Durr is a super cool guy. Everyone I've talked to that works with him or for him has said, like, he's a good guy and he's always going to bat for the players, and he's our game director. So, in John we trust. But yeah, I met him a little bit when we were at the offices last time, and we've seen a couple interviews with him. But yeah, he seems like a really good dude to me. So yeah, so Valley edited out some things, and it was because they gave us answers, and in my opinion they gave us good answers, but they gave us answers and then they were like, oh, actually, I know we said this on video, but it's actually this, sorry. And so rather than Valley like include the footage of the wrong answer and then like scribble over it the text of like, here's the right answer, he just cut it. So I will tell you guys what else there was to it. And it was mostly good stuff. I think it was here. Where is it? Okay, so there were two different things. That's the first one. That's the other one. Okay. So did you guys hear? I don't know. I didn't pay close enough attention because I was trying to get streaming, like have everything in line. I was doing Blitz predictions. It's been a crazy day. Never had a doubt you'd win that matchup. I'll show you guys the Helazult doesn't actually happen twice. It's an animation thing. Sometimes you see the kill animation separately. It looks like it's going twice, but it's just doing a separate animation for an individual target or a couple extra targets. Yeah. How much did Valley edit out about what they said about elite or new characters going to the elite store for red stars? Did he include anything about that? I think he did.
Just that they said that they wanted to make it not so cut and dry, in the sense that they weren't going to just make it to where we had to hoard red star orbs to get a new character, but that they wanted to let the system go for a while and let them make, Blitz things and other ways for us to get red star orbs in the meantime before they change it to where we can just buy them.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So they've said they want to. They have a department called Live Ops who handles their live operations, and Live Ops is the one who I've heard a lot of different things about Live Ops. I've never. The next time I'm in their offices, I'm going to be like, can I talk to Live Ops for a chance and actually hear their side of it? But I've heard some people behind the scenes bash Live Ops for causing all the problems, but I've also heard people celebrate Live Ops as like the greatest thing that this game has to offer and what really sets them apart. But basically, Live Ops are the people who, on a day-to-day basis, change stuff up for us. They consider it, from their developer perspective, they consider the game to be like putting on a show every day. And so kind of like how I do a stream and I'm like, all right, now I'm going to bring in footage of this. Hey, we're going to go to this section. We're going to do this segue, whatever. They view that in the game of like, you know what, today let's do a milestone event. Woo, let's just push new milestones live. And they have a very technical system for being able to like, we can put this Blitz live and we can change these rewards on the fly and we can upload this new event and yada yada. And so they'll do a lot of that stuff. That's Live Ops in a nutshell. And so Live Ops comes up with like, I bet people would really enjoy this event and this structure of whatever it is. So they said Live Ops wants to experiment with different ways to get people red stars on a new character. They want to try like including them as Blitz rewards. They want to try maybe doing something like milestones, but just they have a bunch of stuff they want to try. And they're basically like, if none of the other ways that we try for getting red stars on new characters sticks and people don't like any of them, we can always then just put them back in the Elite store. But yeah, we got some stuff we want to try. And then they also said that they are being mindful of not leaving characters out of the Elite store for too long.
Today's Red Star milestones are way better than Sunday's Red Star milestones.
Yes, they are. Thank you for that interruption. But so they said we're paying attention and we're not going to let it be a situation, or at least we're not aiming to let it be a situation where you wait like 6 months since a new character came out to get red stars on them. So they said, and this is something Valve had to edit out because they gave us the wrong date at first. Corvus Glaive confirmed going to the Elite Store the 3rd Friday in May. They mistakenly said May 3rd in the video, but 3rd Friday in May, Corvus Glaive going to the Elite Store. Whether that means he will be farmable on that day, unclear. I'm going to guess he won't be farmable on that day. Maybe he will, but I'm going to guess he won't be farmable then. But probably just them saying, like, you know, we don't want it to go too long before he starts showing up in there. So 3rd Friday in May, Corvus Glaive and Elite Store. You heard it here first. That's one of the things. Another thing is when we were talking about new features coming with the next update, like 4.0.0, they mentioned they have the raid difficulty slider coming, and they mentioned, I asked, like, how difficult is Ultimus 7 based on, like, if you wanted to get the same difficulty of Ultimus 7 from the slider. Originally, he said there's 3 settings, and this one, Ultimus 7 would be setting 2 of 3, meaning that 3 would be even harder. And then Cerebro corrected us, there's actually 5 settings on the difficulty slider. Did not comment. I asked a follow-up of, like, okay, so if the difficulty slider actually has 5, where's the current Ultimus 7 fall in that 5? And I didn't get an answer back. I'm going to guess 3, which was the middle one. But, yeah, so there's going to be 5 difficulty slider notches. So we got that as well. That's at least a couple of the things that were edited out. Were just things that they gave an answer to, and then after the fact, we're like, actually, don't include that video. Here's the real answer. Oops. But it's just...
Did they happen to mention what the reward scaling is going to be like versus, like, current Ultimate?
We didn't talk about it. For live PvP, and we already talked about this, but I'll restate this again. For live PvP, they eventually want to attach rewards to the mode. I'm getting pretty upset, by the way, me personally. You're welcome to have whatever opinion you want, but a lot of people are seeing it and being like, no rewards? Oh, then who cares? Game mode looks lame. Like, blows my mind. It looks like a ton of fun, and it looks like exactly what I would want it to be. It's live PvP, exactly as delivered. It looks great. I do want some different draft modes, and they mentioned that they are looking at different draft modes. There's a couple in particular that I want, but yeah, it looks really good. And what they've said and continue to say is the reason we're not attaching rewards to it is we don't want to make people have to play it. At least not at first. We want it to be fun. We want people to want to play it. We want people to enjoy it. So we're just putting it out, and at first it'll be a fun way to play against your friends, your alliance mates, things like that. It's hard to see live PvP not getting stale quickly. See, that blows my mind. There are so many games that survive purely on live PvP. The perfect example is like Marvel Super War. All Marvel Super War is it's 98% live PvP. So being like live PvP gets stale. Like no. Games literally survive on only that, pretty much. Anyway, first thing people will try is throw games to get rewards and swap. Not exactly. It's not as simple as, like, you pick your friend and then you PvP. It'll be something like Alliance War, but, like, I'll get randomly matched up against Valley, you know, or other people on my arena shard, and then we'll just have to go toe-to-toe, something like that. But
it sounds a lot like in other games that I've played personally, where, like, you'll just press Q up and it'll find an opponent for you in a random draft based on your power level or something eventually.
It's
so
just like more
it wouldn't
time.
be something you could rig.
Something like that. Someone said it's more time in game for no rewards. Here's the thing. They do want to attach rewards to it, but if they attach rewards to it right away before giving people time to get used to it, 100% like Casino for once in live PvP, yeah. But if they don't give people time to get used to it and iron out the bugs and make sure it's fun and it's fair, etc. I get what you're saying, but it's not something you have to do at first. They said there's going to be like some achievements for it and stuff. But anyway, they eventually want to set it up as a it was elected from your contacts. Again, like right when it first comes out, Are they forcing you to play it? Exactly. No, exactly. Any rewards aren't going to let you pick a friend to fight. Exactly. But yeah, so basically when they're first putting it out, you don't have to play it. If you don't want to play it, don't play it. But they're putting it out to make sure it's fun and it's balanced, it's not broken, anything like that. What up, Alvin? Then down the road, they want to make it a mode with rewards. They haven't said specifically if it'll be part of other modes or its own mode, but they eventually want to attach rewards to it. They just didn't want to out the gate be like, all right, now you guys have to play live PvP. Hope you're good at it. You know what I mean? They just want to put it out and be like, let's make sure everyone's having fun with it. It is coming next patch. 4.0.0, we're getting live PvP. But so, yeah, you can watch the first live PvP match I did against Valley Flying in the weekly news update. When is the next patch? We don't have an exact date, but soon. Apocalypse, you asked, is there a way for a high power person to face a low power person? So, I don't know if they had, you don't see why it's a big deal, because it's going to be super fun. Don't you want to try to play against your alliance mates and see if you're actually better or worse than them? Yes, you can make mistakes and learn as you go, but yeah, make PvP a part of
Okay, here's one thing I would like to say to everybody. Have you ever had a time when you're like, hey, I wonder how this ability would work, but I can't just like go into raid and waste energy on seeing if something will work? Let me queue up with my friend and have that person play whatever it is that I need to try this on, and you can try it. It's that easy.
SH9, feel my pain. Sometimes, man, sometimes. I think PvP tournaments will definitely eventuate. In fact, early on, this guy's still super loud. I'll turn him down. But they asked me a while back, I'll get to that, Apocalypse. They asked me a while back if I would host a PvP tournament, if I'd be interested in doing something like that, and if they could maybe get some rewards from Marvel, like some actual prizes to give out. So, yes, it's great for theory crafters. It's fun for just playing against your friends and seeing who's better. And I'll bet, you know, my Spider-Verse will crush anything. Your Spider-Verse won't beat my Hydra team outside of war. Oh yeah, want to bet? Let's go right now. You know, whatever. $5 says my Spider-Verse shits on your Hydra team. Oh yeah? Whatever it is. Well, so, I mean, we'll talk about disabling pick ban in a sec, but...
It would.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, yeah, it is, right now it's for fun. It looks awesome. What else was I saying? Oh yeah, I gotta turn you down. That was you, Jaku? Okay.
No.
Yes. No, it was you. Okay, turned you down. Yeah,
No, it was definitely me that they were saying was loud.
Oh, Uger?
Yeah, because that's the first time I said something.
Sorry. Also, you guys sound very similar. Nothing personal. You guys sound very similar. Alright, turn you both down. Better safe than sorry. Alright, so the high power versus low power. They mentioned that they, will they include mode-specific traits in PvP? Not at first. We'll get to that. But, so, they have mentioned that they want to do other types of drafts, and me and Valley both immediately said, because they were like, you know, this is our classic draft, and I asked, like, will there be other types of drafts? And they were like, yes, we want to have other types of drafts. Valley and I, they were like, what kinds of other drafts would you guys like? And me and Valley both immediately said, you gotta have a way for a stronger player to face a weaker player and even up their roster. And they were like, yeah, we know a lot of people want that, and we want to make that a thing that you can do. So I don't think at launch there will be a way to do it, but when I was first told about live PvP, which is maybe like a month ago or maybe a little bit longer, Cerebro told me then, he's like, there's going to be a classic draft, and then there's going to be like a boosted draft, and the boosted draft is going to be like where if they're a new player, all their characters will get boosted up to a certain point, and then he was like, also there will be like a way to do like a ceiling limit where anyone who's too strong, like stronger than a certain point, can't be used, but they were thinking of ways to either cap it at the top or raise everyone up from the bottom. So I don't know exactly what they're going to do, and I don't know when they're going to do it, but they are going to make drafts that allow strong players to face weak players. What up, Val? You can hop in the voice chat. Again, I don't think they have plans to make like a war draft and a raid draft with like those perks, but maybe they will. Maybe they'll make a war draft, maybe they'll make a raid draft, stuff like that, which would be really, really cool. Can you select the roster for PvP fight, or will it be a roster mix? I don't know what you mean by either of those things, but the classic draft is your roster versus their roster. So there actually were 2 PvP matches that we got to do. Valley showed you guys the first match, and I'm going to make a separate video of the second match. So it's up to you guys. They're not super quick, but it's up to you guys. I'm still gonna put some fun, interesting stuff in the video I'm gonna make. But if you guys want to see a sneak peek of the second match, I can show you guys the sneak peek of the second match. We actually each got sabotaged in the match you guys got to see. I didn't get my 5th character picked. Cerebro couldn't find Human Torch and stuck me with Shuri. And then in the second match, John accidentally misclicked and used a basic that, if he had used the special like Valley said, could have made a huge difference for the match. Are you worried about running out of time during the draft? Well, there actually is a way to filter. You can filter characters by power or alphabetically. So I'm personally not worried about running out of time. How soon before we get that Ironheart video you said was coming last stream? No ETA on that, especially given this. No, the reason that he didn't use the Minerva ult was because I had a Minerva ult in the chamber, so if he stole health before he needed healing, I would steal the health back, and then he would be missing health. That's why he didn't use the Minerva ult, because his characters didn't need the healing, and I would have just literally grabbed it all right back. So he would have ended up at negative 20% on everyone. You know, or whatever, 80%. You get it. Anyway, yeah, so let me... You said earlier Kingpin is Merc Villain. So Kingpin is unofficial Merc Villain. He doesn't have the mercenary tag, but Kingpin was originally like what Ronin is to the Kree minions and what Red Skull is to the Hydra minions. Kingpin was that for the mercenaries. He has all villain synergy, but he summons mercenary minions. He calls villain assists. He does a lot of stuff for the mercenary team. So what about being able to sort when making teams in different modes? That's a completely separate thing. Let's see match 2. Okay. How do you feel about Maw giving speed on spawn to Thanos to all modes? That's what we expected. Is there a Merc rework coming? I'm only going to answer this so many more times, but basically we asked... we said... it says in the mailer... changes to abilities for Thanos and others. And so I was like, are perhaps mercenaries getting some changes? And they said... we have nothing to say on that subject at this time. So they've not disclosed them. But alright, so so this was the first match. By the way, this was done before we even joined in. I just want to say that right there, that Valley Flying has defeated Casino. Yeah, that happened before we joined in on the call. They were just testing it. Don't get the wrong idea.
I completely missed that.
Yeah, I didn't see that in stream.
But so this was the first match, and it ended pretty sizably here. But we did jump into another one, and all right, it looks like this is it. So I'm going to turn the volume up here. But yeah, so you guys are getting a sneak peek at the second one. It'll be its own video as well. But let me pause the music real quick. It's Super Valley Flying because they took all of his characters up to 6 red star. They actually made his roster better than mine. Alright, here we go. Oh, you won't have my audio unless... I'm wondering, 22 minutes in. The thing is, my audio is on a different track. My audio is part of this video, but it's on a different track. I know I can show you in Premiere. Does anyone know if VLC can play multiple audio tracks at once? Anybody know? I need a...
Never tried.
I know I can open it in Premiere, and you guys will be able to hear everything. But then it'll be a little bit harder to see unless I can like separately full screen preview it. It used to be able to, okay. I know I can choose like track 1, track 2, etc. But for this I need to be able to tell it track 1 and track 2 at the same time. Actually, you know what? I do... No, I do an all-in-one track also. So actually, I can just tell it track 3. So it'll be fine. Instead of flat rewards, it'd be cool if we could wager our own stuff. It would be fun to be able to wager stuff. Do you know if this is a mode you can just do whenever with whoever you want? Basically, you have to either be in their alliance or add them to your contact list, but you can add and remove people to your contact list whenever you want. And so at first, yeah, you'll be able to do it whenever you want. And probably, like, for no rewards, you'll probably just be able to duel people whenever. Because that's just a fun thing to do, you know? If I'm just like, hey...
Yeah, just pop into global chat and say, hey, my total collection power is such and such.
Anybody want a piece? But alright. So, do you want to close VLC and install it? Yeah, fine. Give me the new VLC. Yeah. Hurry up. Yeah.
So, do you have that thing loaded up yet or not? I don't have the stream pulled up.
Which one?
Whatever it is you were loading, I didn't want to talk over whatever you were trying to show the stream.
I'm updating my VLC. What's up?
So, I don't want to be like that guy, but it seemed like there was a lot of hype behind something we already knew was coming. Like, did they tell you anything else that we don't know about yet?
What are you talking about?
It just seems like... Okay, so I gotta say this. When you hinted last week that we were gonna see something we hadn't seen before, technically that was true because we hadn't actually seen the interface. That's where I was. Interface for live PvP.
You hadn't seen the whole game mode in action.
The sound was like it was some brand new thing that we didn't even know existed. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was expecting too.
I didn't say it was something you couldn't fathom. I said something you hadn't seen before. But if you wanna take it a step further, you guys also got to see Taskmaster. And when I had made the original comments, even Taskmaster hadn't been data mined, and you got to see some Taskmaster too. But yeah, everyone's basically saying you're that guy, dude. You are that guy. But yeah, it was a live preview PvP. Sorry if my hype didn't deliver, but I thought it was awesome.
The draft almost looks like ranked Heroes of the Storm. I mean,
yeah,
it's pretty
MOBA
hype for me.
Yeah. All right, so let's let me do this audio track.
I was happy to see it because it's what
I think it's track 3.
First thing I thought of when you hinted. So I called it.
Yeah,
Yay, I win.
Yeah.
Cerebro's out from
blood.
Perfect.
All right, let's do it.
I was actually expecting ISO 8 myself.
So it says level 65 plus 16 plus characters. So I was just about to say, like, I don't know the answer to that question, but apparently I do, which is level 65 plus 16 plus characters. Hype did not deliver? What? Here's the even crazier part. So, yeah, even Apocalypse is going to say he's that guy. F for being that guy. So here's the thing. When I made the 16 plus characters needed to participate in PvP. But, so when I said, like, you guys are going to get to see something you haven't seen before, a bunch of people were like, ooh, live PvP. Like, that's what everyone jumped to. And then some people were like, maybe it's a new feature. And other people were like, maybe it's a new character. And then I said, if it could be anything, what would you guys want it to be? And almost everyone was like, I want to see live PvP. So I was pretty sure. I was like, this is exactly what people want to see. Like, come on. How many people do you need for PvP? 16 plus.
We didn't want to see. It's just that the way that it came off sounded like it was going to be some big... Because of the patch coming up being 4.0.0, it just seemed like they were going to drop like some massive thing on you guys.
Dude, this is live PvP. It's a new feature. It's literally a new game mode with so many possibilities, but like this required so much infrastructural change to bring it to us. Like what would are you like? I don't know what your expectation for like one-upping this. Like now you can control the characters and run around in an open world map. Like is that what you're waiting for? Like this sounds
pretty cool too. Can we try to get that to happen?
Yeah, I'll get right to work on that.
Okay. Thanks.
But
no. Okay, so let me kind of clarify from where I'm sitting. So the way that the tone of the evening when you revealed that was how everybody was talking about things that are changing and things that have been talked about being changed. And then you said that, you know, there was going to be something coming up. And then what you said, Valley, was like,
bull haircut,
let it be like
fuck,
a total secret,
small
and all
dick,
this other stuff.
skinny cunt,
It
eat
kinda
more
hyped it up a
wanger.
lot. And for it to be a feature we knew was going to come into the game regardless was like, okay, we get to look at it, you know, like what, 2 weeks before we get to play it? I mean, it wasn't like anything unfathomable or anything like, I mean, I know you said that, but like, I don't know. We just kind of like thought it was going to be more.
What? Well, you're saying we. It looks like almost nobody in chat agrees with you. Most of them are saying like, mute this guy, shut up. But what?
Yeah, you're kind of getting roasted, brother.
You are. But what? Please give us how much of a donation to mute him. I'm accepting offers. What would have satisfied you? We who? This guy must be hell to shop for at Christmas. Okay, that's funny. Soundless 2.0, yeah, maybe. But no, I'm curious. What more would you have wanted? Like, we got a live functional preview of a new game mode.
I do want to say this just before I answer that question. So, as far as like you had said, you've said this a couple of times prior to this, that if you got to ask them all the questions you wanted to ask them, we'd all be like, you know, happy about that or whatever. I feel like you did ask a few good questions, but I don't feel like you guys asked them a lot of questions. And
well, you didn't have all
like
day.
There's a lot more. Well, I know that, but I mean, how long does it take? You know, how many questions can you ask somebody in a 20-minute period?
We asked pretty much all the big ones. What?
I mean, how long were you talking to them realistically?
I don't know. We didn't time it, but you know, it took them time to set up. Like this took them several hours, and they just did this as like a nice thing for us. Like, yeah, we can set aside a little bit of time and give you guys a little bit, but yeah, we try not to keep them all day. But we asked them all the hard-hitting questions that we thought were urgent. What, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know, you know. So your main thing is this was a letdown because we asked 8 questions instead of 12 questions? Like, what are we doing here?
No. It seems like it got hyped up to be more than it was, and it was
right. But so what would have lived up to the hype?
And sort of what the expectation was.
Again, it seems like no one
He's
really
dodging
agrees
the
with
what
you.
Would you have wanted to see question.
So what would have lived up to the hype in your opinion?
I mean, what was said earlier, like ISO 8.
ISO 8 would have been but we have seen ISO 8.
It's a new game mode, and it's live PvP. I mean, you could be playing Galaxy of Heroes right now, and the only new content is to spend $1,000 on a new galactic level. Like, it's brand new content for the game.
My problem isn't with the live PvP at all. I've been all for it. I don't have any problem with the live PvP thing. The thing was that it was just, I don't know. It just made it sound like it was going to be more than it was, and then
but what would have been
something we knew for a long time was going to come to the game.
It's less about knowing it and more about seeing it.
I'm just thrilled they're still actively developing a game.
A release date for saved squads would have been unbelievable hype.
Live PvP. I mean, I'm sure all of us at some point have played a game with live PvP with a draft system. How crazy can it really be?
Insane it is to take a blast of a big rock. Okay, this is, in my opinion, like this. The only thing that kind of rivaled this in terms of the scale of how big of a new feature this is was Alliance War. That's the only other one that was like actually a big, in-depth new thing.
Okay. And you were asking me like what would have been better to see. I don't know, like Taskmaster in action.
You would have rather seen another new character preview that we do all the time rather than live.
No. Like so if they're gonna rework the mercs, which whether they are or not, or they're gonna make, you know, some unique thing with Korath or whatever speculation, like if it, you know, put him in action, at least like put him in the live PvP. Like they had the ability to do that probably.
But if they are intentionally saving that because they don't. This is not the only way they're giving us new info. They're doing other info dumps. They have a strike time video. I'm sure they have some article, some other hype video. So they don't give us everything all at once. But yeah, this is preposterous. Pretty much every single person in chat thinks this was like a huge reveal, which it was. So sorry it didn't live up to your expectations, but this is way more. I expected them to just be like, oh, we'll give you Taskmaster's kit or something, which even that would have been a big deal. But This was way more. We literally got to demo live PvP. So.
Donation to mute that guy.
Yeah, this is more than lived up to my hype. But yeah, we'll
and,
play
and it didn't break.
No, it didn't break either.
And just
He's just
one thing
sad
about
there was
like,
no
the size
surprise
of this
happy
edition to the
ending.
game, if anybody has software development experience at all, what they've pulled off here is not easy to do. I mean, it's real time. It has to track all the stuff going on. It's not just playing on your phone anymore. You have to route and sync with somebody else. This is huge, man.
And I'll also say
just from a technical perspective.
I've been doing this for 2 years in terms of like being a content creator and getting to show people new stuff from this game. This is probably the biggest reveal I've ever gotten to be a part of. So if this didn't live up to the hype, you will probably be supremely disappointed with anything new that I ever get to reveal, because this was probably like the top. So.
Well, it's nothing against you at all, man. Like, it's not anything. I'm not trying to like shit on your parade or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, other mobile games have live PvP and have had live PvP for over a year.
But it's a new feature to this game. It's not the same at all. Anyway.
So, like, you're serious? Okay, so League of Legends and Dota 2 are two totally different games, but they're both MOBAs, right?
They're basically the same game.
I much prefer this guy to that guy.
So you see what I'm saying? Like, there's a comparison to be made there. Like, that they are what they are. There are other games that fall into the same genre, like we want to call a hero collector, or like whatever you want to call this specific genre of game, has this feature already and has had it for a long time. It's not like a world-breaking game changer.
PvP is amazing.
So for it to be put as like, I get it for this specific game, it's a new feature and it's cool.
We have I'm not making this up, we have a pastor in the chat, and even the pastor was like, get this guy to stop talking. So I'm going to say that you have been voted off of Speech Privileges Island for today. So yeah, feel free to hang out in the chat, but I gotta drop the mute just because you've convinced no one. But good attempt. All right, let's roll the clip. Oh, hold on, we got a donation. Smith AJ, thank you for the $10.
It's new free content. I don't get the hate.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, it didn't live up to the hype. Like, this is such a big deal for this game.
What a Debbie Downer.
I mean, what is he like, gearing his characters up better than fighting with them? I mean,
isolate.
Oh, that's the enjoyment. Click that.
If you want to stretch it, isolate would have been on par with this. You know what I mean? Like, best, like, if we got like a full tour of like everything there is to do with isolate, it would have been like about on this level of intricate, but it certainly would have been like, wow, this is way better.
$30 to mute that guy.
Iso8's just going to be another cash sink. I mean, this is free.
Iso8 was very, very reasonable as not a cash sink, but anyway, this mode will probably never cost money, but you know, being able to compete and win in this mode against other players may one day. But anyway, whatever. Stability of.
I was the one that said I was expecting Iso8, not him.
Casino paid Garen, so we donate to mute him. All right, you guys caught me. I told him to be a Debbie Downer just so people would donate to mute him. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. So yeah. Again, this for me was like the biggest thing when they were like, "How about if you guys on your weekly news update got to show people the first ever footage of live PvP?" I was like, "Are you kidding me? Wait, you're not trolling? Like, we really get to do that? That's awesome." So, without further ado. With you, Valley.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty cool.
I'm not done with you. This is the rubber match. We're 1-on-1.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I seem to recall that first match, me not having much to do with it. But all right, if you want to fluff your record.
All right, who's going? We get 2.
Oh, we get 2?
Yep.
Let's do Phoenix Black Bolt again.
All right.
We got another donation. No, let's ban a monstrosity this time. Let's take his 7 red star.
A monstrosity. All right.
Always gotta have the one BM ban. Yeah, that time I went with a BM a monstrosity ban.
Your
the
video
second
with Valley was
real ban
awesome.
was. Who did we
Roo
ban
roo
last
roo
time?
roo 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 roo. Keep
I
up the great
think it
work.
was,
Roo 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 roo.
I think, no, he had Sue and then we kicked her off the team.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Myself.
People
Ultron.
watch.
Ultron.
Oh yeah,
Ultron,
ban Ultron.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
People just
$10,
know the
Jason
one
Rice.
video, then know the answer, but yeah.
So which one are we
Thank
doing?
you for the
Ultron, yeah.
mute.
Again?
Yeah. Did it? Are you questioning me? Did it work last time or what, man?
Yeah, the
All right, we get one pick and then they're gonna get two.
so yeah.
We are
First side 2 bans, second side 2 bans. First side 1 pick, second side 1 pick.
All right.
First side 2 picks,
Alright.
second side 2 picks.
First and second.
First side
Let's,
final 2 picks, second side final 2 picks. Then they each get a reject,
Let's go with
and
the
then they each get a
television
final
this time,
pick.
I think.
All right. So
Well, hold on.
No.
I know. I'm thinking out loud. Let's. You know what? Give me Mr. Sinister this time.
Sinister.
He'll have to take that away from me. I got a big Sinister, and then
Okay.
let's go Sue as well. I want Sue this time. You guys can actually have the Helivision if you go for it.
We're gonna get the yo-yo.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
I need a protector this time.
Okay.
And
There was a little bit of stuff getting lost in translation. It'll be easier when we have it in front of us.
does not have the stars. I don't know if he's strong enough to use. I guess we gotta go with Hella.
All right.
All right.
They took Hella. So let me get Loki.
Okay. I switched to alphabetically so I can actually find things easier here.
Yep.
Loki again.
Oh, it is snake draft, so it is
Insert
1,
that
2,
jab
2.
about this is why we need filters in the
two.
Blitz team selector screen.
Mr. Durr.
Breed.
Let's go with.
Can you place your picks out of the?
Tempted to go with Ghost.
Currently, I don't think you can. We didn't even think about that. But that's excellent point. I don't think we get to. I don't think we get as much control over their position. Like it is showing us what position they'll be in, but yeah, I don't think we get to. I don't think we get to rearrange them. We should be able to. That's an excellent point. We really should be able to. I don't know how that didn't occur to me. Disclaimer, I was like half asleep when we were doing
Let's
this.
keep the Falcon.
I was going on like 4 hours of sleep. I was pretty sure I was going to get whooped. But just because I was so tired.
And
Last pick.
let's keep the vision combo.
You went with the Helivision.
All right, we get one more.
All right, let's go with.
It is the order you pick them in, but it's, you know what I mean? Like having to wait. Like maybe I want to make sure I get Star-Lord, but I want Star-Lord on the edge. But since my first slot that I get to put a character in is not the edge, you know what I mean?
Let's get rid of Yo-Yo.
Third Friday, Brada Bing.
No
on the Yo-Yo.
Oh.
Yeah, as soon as I booted the Yo-Yo, I was like, all right, we all right.
Pizza.
I don't have anybody to counter Magneto. Unless we take.
Go like Rhino or something.
Magneto and Sue.
That's a bit of luck,
Protect
Schmeeville,
Hela.
but yeah, it can happen.
Is Human Torch their big damage dealer?
Yeah, but I'm worried about those blinds and then a clone.
The draft mode is crazy.
So let's go with.
You know who'd be perfect in this scenario is Aim Monstrosity.
Let's take off Sue.
He copied my move from last match, which is getting rid of the Sue, but I have someone that does Sue's job just fine. He could have taken her away, but he didn't.
I need someone to get the debuffs off.
I think his pick here was not good.
I'm thinking either Groot or Scientist Supreme again.
I think you can see he has 2 monitors in front of him, but that thing I think is a big light.
You got time.
PvP was about what I expected. I care more about what the other draft modes will be like. Like, this is fun for now, for sure. I can already do, like, viewer tournaments and stuff like this. But,
Let's go with Groot. Let's do something different.
Shake it up.
No. Psylocke, Groot, these were all bad picks. He needed to grab Shuri here. Let's go Shuri. We need to survive this. I really... Samson, now I do want Shuri because he took the Sue away, but I want to point out, Valley, you could have had Minerva. Yeah, Minerva left on the table here. I was assuming he would let me keep Sue, and whoever he booted, I was probably going to replace with Minerva, but...
We'll see what happens.
We will. By the way, that Taskmaster pose... Yeah, that Taskmaster gives me hope for like how awesome his model's going to look. In action.
Lovely.
Wonder what his passive is. We should do a match on each weekly news update, maybe.
It's a close matchup.
Yeah, it's pretty close in power.
Super Valley Flame can hang with you.
All right, can we delete? Oh,
is it our turn?
He's got yeah. So we defense up, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We got to take these hits, but.
Yep. Okay, and we got Loki's special.
Let's hit the Groot. I'm not sure if they'll slow themselves. I was hoping here. I was hoping the people who assisted would get slowed attacking Groot, but not only did neither of them, but then Loki. Of course. Okay.
All right, let's go after.
I don't want to be that guy, but I gotta run to Walmart real quick.
I gambled on that to see if I could get you guys to slow yourselves. Didn't work.
Sorry, I went for Magneto. We got 13 seconds.
Let's use the
all hail right to see them.
Oops.
And Mr. H. Mr. H is Namzaya.
All right, we got Human Torch special up.
Special Groot, take him out. It'll give them defense up, but it'll make this 5v4.
Oh
no.
All right, ability block Magneto.
No Groot. Oops.
Oh, resisted.
That
a resist? That looked like a basic.
We got a special.
That wasn't a resist. That was a oopsie. That ability block there would have been big.
Ability block. I think that was a misclick. Oh, this isn't gonna be good.
That would have been a really big deal. That misclick.
Let's do it on Loki though.
You sure? Go for Shuri. I'm thinking. No. All right. Yeah, that's a bummer. What if he'd revived? I'd be a sad panda.
Ready for the blinds, or should we?
Yes. Initiate order 66. Blind him. Okay, that could have gone better.
That went all right. Right, who are we going for?
Yeah, the misplay. No.
You want to uppercut?
Quick.
Oh, is that us? Oh, yeah. Magneto, sorry. I thought it was his turn. For some reason.
All right.
But yeah, it's a little bit tougher watching other people play it. Like, for me, I kept getting tripped up with whose turn it was, because I was looking in the top right, and it would show, like, my character. So I kept thinking, you're seeing it from the perspective. See? You're seeing it from the perspective of the person playing as Valley. I constantly got confused. Give me Falcon.
We're gonna clone ourselves a Falcon.
Yes, he should have gone for Torch. I'm not sure why he didn't. He very much should have gone for Torch.
The basic.
I was hoping, and
use the basic on Valley.
Doesn't matter. He's blinded.
Oh, got it. And
now listen here.
Our vision. Let's ultimate. Let's take off some.
And he doesn't listen to him.
Yeah. Oh, he's blinded.
He just was like, no, I'm not using vision ult.
Right, we're up again.
Valley wanted a visional with blind vision. Should have let him, man.
Let's do that on Human Torch.
These slows.
Why couldn't you let him use the blinded visional?
Oh.
Yeah,
all right, we got Falcon up.
Yep.
Oh, and we don't have any
special. Nope. You have one. Yeah.
We want special, right?
Yeah, but this is not. This didn't pay off that well. Do we have the Shuri ult? Look at that Shuri passive proc though. Okay, then let's use the basic on Falcon. It'll probably hit Greg, so you might as well hit Captain Marvel then.
Okay, Captain Marvel.
I think it's gonna hit Greg anyways. Yeah. Oh, good. We didn't kill him.
Oh. Okay. We got Sinister special.
Use it. Nice.
Did you guys see that?
Uh-huh.
I'll edit that part.
I mean, it doesn't have a name.
Let's go, Human Torch.
John, I thought I told
Coming!
you.
He's coming with this thing! Oh no!
Okay, we got Human Torch's ult. Ready for that?
I think we're ready for that.
No!
Alright.
It is useless to resist.
Jeez!
Oh, what's that? Is Falcon's ult almost ready? Oh, terrific.
It was looking so good for a second there.
Oh, what happened? How did...
That's a lot of damage. Yeah.
I guess Human Torch, he doesn't have the defense up.
Yeah, a little late for that.
Not that it matters, he already used his ult.
That's why we clone the Falcon. Who needs a Falcon when you can make a Falcon? He goes, what happened?
Ah, jeez.
Whew.
So, if you're wondering why Valley was... I can't see, but I'm taking a bow.
That was well played. That was quite the fun match.
My Groot did absolutely nothing.
He got taken out like first move.
Jeez.
Loki, man.
So what do you guys think?
Seeing something like that makes me want to build up my Fantastic Four.
Dude, Human Torch is no joke. He does some real damage.
I know.
So,
I just don't have the resources.
I hear you.
One of the annoying things about water bugs, actually.
But yeah. So that's a little preview of that. This game one's gonna separate the good players from the bad. I'm hoping it will, man. I'm hoping it will. So yeah, fun stuff. All right, let me put the music back on. Yay, orange gear. I think we get a lot of red star orbs from this Blitz too. I had a lot of misplays. He had a couple, but yeah, I am. Well, he didn't actually do that. He just tried to.
Yeah.
All right, I need more cores to do my 500 core donation.
So was that an actual misclick on the basic, like with that, or
the basic instead of the special? So officially. It was, they're going to play with our rosters and we'll coach them. So they had some autonomy. They were mainly deferring to us, but basically, in the instance where he said, go ahead and use the Vision ult, the game director, John Durr, was like, nah, let me help you out, bro. He's blind. We're not going to do that.
Okay.
But he totally screwed him earlier in the match by not ability blocking with Vision. Like, that was the Vision Hela combo. If he'd have gotten either of those ability blocks, and he probably would have gotten one, Hela could have spread him. And that would have delayed a lot of what I was doing. Like, a lot. It wouldn't have... See, the beauty of Human Torch was that no matter what, unless they focused out Human Torch, like his ult, if they offense down him, he'd flip it to offense up. If they blinded him, he would flip it to stealth. You know, he would... Yeah.
Wait, he does that?
Yeah, he flips debuffs when he takes a turn. I did win both, that is correct. So yeah, Valley was in a little bit of a sour mood because not only did I win both, they weren't even close. They were steamrolls. Yeah, I could have removed the offense up with the CM special. They were misplaced.
Flip 1 to 2 negative effects.
It becomes 2 with the T-Force.
Yeah. Damn.
Yep, that's one of the reasons why I went with him. Is he's his own debuff protection, and I went with him since he had CM. I wanted the Loki combo with first turn burst. Someone to just take someone out. So he had the AOE, the offense downs. He checked all the boxes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very different game mode. But yeah, so Valley was like, damn, I got 2 matches and I got smoked in both, and I was the one doing the smack talk. I made myself look silly. He was feeling a little bit of a bummer.
But they buffed roster too.
Yeah, they made his roster stronger than mine by making everyone 6 red star. Do you know the counter for everyone? Sorta. I probably know better than most. Like, it's not everyone has a 1-to-1 counter. There's like counters for certain combos and stuff, but we don't know anywhere near enough about Taskmaster's kit to make that call. It was so fun to watch. It was super fun to sort of play. So yeah, No, that's not his live roster. That's on a dev server. It's a dev build. They didn't just go, thanks for testing this for us, have everyone at 6 red star from now on. Well, just again, people like to say stuff. I do goofy stuff in Alliance War, but I call it beforehand. Same in Blitz. I do goofy stuff in those modes. I say what I'm doing right now
play
is
more on the dev server
not a good
now?
idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. No, I can't play more on the dev server. I wasn't even playing there. It was the devs themselves holding dev devices. They were just letting us call the shots over voice or video chat. Red Prime Origin, if he wants to pay for it, I'm happy to dish out that ass whooping, but I'm getting paid for it. Wakanda Nation. Banning and rejecting picks going to be part of the actual PvP. It's going to be part of the classic draft. They might introduce like a blind pick with no bans or anything. They might introduce like an all random. So yeah, who knows? I think it'd be a lot of fun for like an all random. That was done on Zoom.
I'm not sure about an all random because with 90% of my roster being level 1s.
I mean, you have to assume the enemy's in the same boat, and also it's very cheap to get people to level 30, and also you don't have to do it. An all random would clearly be for fun. They wouldn't do an all random for rewards, but
No.
Hey, what's exciting?
Get, like a certain power and then all random. That'd be
maybe.
I'm just excited because there's a bunch of us in our alliance that run our mouths. It'll be nice to see who's actually better.
I do it all random? Yeah, it'd be fun to do all random. But yeah, I'm glad I get to at least show people. I do know what I'm talking about when I'm telling people how good certain characters are. I'm not fucking making it up. I know what I'm talking about. So that was good. Little vindication. I also liked that, like, just 2 days prior, there were so many people like, what's even the point of the solo character tier list? The whole game is team-based. Who cares how good a character is on their own? You're always going to use them with their team.
Not anymore.
Anyway. Yeah, so that was fun. Wouldn't the fights be summed up to RNG like a blind didn't hit? It is possible. Like, most fights are going to come down to pick ban, but it is possible that an individual match can come down to like one resisted ability, but it's the odds of that happening. Again, like there can be an essential ability not landing on a combo that can just happen sometimes, but you need to have another proper fight against Valley before boasting the win. Oh, we'll do many more. It's not a boast. I wasn't saying that I'm always going to beat Valley or anything. I was just saying I have a good feel for the character's value as solo characters and for how to compose them in a way that they'll counter pretty well. Do you have a definitive date when live PvP is going to be added? 4.0.0. We may need to invest in Torch after that for the other turn 1 burst besides CM and Black Bolt. Anyone else like that? Rocket. His special's pretty potent. There's a lot of people with good turn 1 burst. What's the estimate on Beast release? No idea. Probably patch after next at the earliest. When you're pick banning, are you looking at your opponent's roster? I believe so, yes. Do a match against Valley where you can only pick minions. We'll do all sorts of goofy stuff. Every week for the weekly news update, maybe we'll do like today we're doing a Mystic only PvP mode, and then the next week a big minion only, city only, you know, goofy stuff. Will they match character level tiers, ability, and red star levels? We already talked about that. Has your excitement level changed at all? I remain super excited for any new character that looks like they're gonna be good. Your head is taking up the whole screen. I doubt that. I'm not answering that same question like a fifth time. So much for content with PvP coming? Yeah. Roster width will be king again. It's like tall-ish wide roster. Kudos on the Raid Arena team list. Took a weak 160k raid meta out in Ultimate 6. Performed as well as my 250k BKT. Excellent. Do you have a definitive date? Oh, will you stop asking that? But yeah, okay. So we'll do that. Arena. Alright, let's do an arena match. Oh, reward payout is like right now. Guess I'm getting paid for rank 13. Okay. Red Star Store, explain please? Huh? What's the question? Killmonger's alright. I forget, I have to look at the list. I know there is a list of characters with big first turn burst. I just don't remember who they are offhand. But if I looked at a list, I would know. No mention of Ironheart date. In hindsight, that's like one question I would have liked to include is anything you can tell us about the planned trajectory for Ironheart. Dang, straight for the Loki.
Hey, what's up, Casino?
What's going on?
Did they give you a date?
Hey, I just want to say, I just caught the video in my feed, man. Congrats on your first 7-star.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, God. No, why? Oh, man. No.
4 Phoenixes on the table.
No. This is so bad. This is so bad. Drop her low enough. Okay, that's good. And then we'll actually get some regen there. Oh, that Captain Marvel passive. Oh, not like this. Alright, at least she got to ult, so that's good. And that'll remove the defense up from the other one. Take her out. Yippee!
Yeah, I was kind of hoping your first red would have been Black Panther, man.
Me too. This is why you need the Venn diagram. We might have to bring back the old Venn diagram.
Please no.
Why? I mean, for solo PvP, it makes sense. Coming soon, Taskmaster. Coming soon, Verse Battle. Wow, that'd be super cool.
You might have to invent a 3D Venn diagram.
Yeah. Don't lie, you were hoping your first 7 red to be Ravager Bruiser. Alright, you got me. Can you just let me look cool on stream? How many attacks did these guys buy, guys buy? God, my brain's not working. Okay. Let's do it! PvP content creator tourney to see who's king. Six red star graviton and time to spring good for DD3? Yeah. These guys have bought a ridiculous amount of attacks. I don't think we're gonna catch them. Alright, Toad. Do your best. Fail, fail, fail. You got 1. You literally got 1. Dude, how do you only get 1? No, Magneto, you didn't even get his speed up. Dude, wow. No. 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 Toad, why? Oh, for fuck's sake. Why are you taunting? Oh, because he killed someone with a counter? Oh. 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 No. 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 Oh, God. I do love that they're using Trooper. Like, I'm really glad that they weren't using Assault. If they were actually hitting us with crits, this would have really sucked. I'm really glad this is a silly player who's not using Assault.
The risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math.
Coulson might get revived, but Yeah, go ahead and steal those. Hey, Coulson. Hey, buddy. Okay, this is important. Oh no, he has immunity. Of course he has fucking immunity. Oh, because it's when Coulson spawns? Oh, God. No, I wouldn't have killed him then. I didn't realize it was on his spawn. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that it was been on spawn either.
Son of a... Okay. Dude, Toad, seriously? Alright, I'll give you a pass. The Nick Fury is ginormous. I'll give you a little bit of a pass there, but... Dude, seriously. Ugh. We're not gonna kill that medic.
Not with Sir Tonsalot.
Definitely not with Sir Tonsalot. No, the offense down. No. No. And then she's gonna have a revive on Coulson. Ah. Oh, that actually went kind of okay. No, Coulson's... Oh, no, the double revive! What is this RNG? Fuck this match! I'm out. I hate everything about this match. It's bullshit. This is so rigged. You gotta be kidding me.
Wow.
Dude, this match is so rigged. Oh. And then she gets immunity. Just like, my God.
This is obviously rigged!
It's not!
It is so obviously rigged!
It's not!
Sure, why not? Dude, stop. Can he have a fucking turn, please? Thank you. Get out of here. There should only be 3 people when I come back in. God, the RNG on this match was so obnoxious. I'm not gonna bother retrying. I'll just clean it up with another team. But yes, the team I just used can easily one-shot them. I can't believe Toad got 1 immunity. Toad, you are so bad at your job without high red stars, dude. Oh.
What's yours at?
What should be enough. And then I guarantee if we look at participation here. I saw Daniel. Attacks. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Jesus.
6 gold, 4 red. Yeah, that definitely feels like it should have been enough. I feel like your Toad misses a lot of the immunities all the time.
They have 1 guy at 0. We have tons of people at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is all us. They're all at like 5 at a minimum. They're just being way better about attacking early. Oh man, that RNG was brutal. But I think we got their big rooms out of the way, so it won't be impossible to catch them, but we'll need people to eventually buy the attacks that they have. I didn't look at, you know what, let me look at defensive wins. Apocalypse, I'll join your alliance on the condition that they kick you from it.
Damn.
Defend victories. They got a 6 and a 5 and a 4. We got a 3. And then we have like all the 2s and 1s. No, they've got some 1s. But that's not good considering they've done more attacks than us. What's our total at? 11, 15, 17.
Did they happen
18,
to mention specific
19,
date for Ebony Maw
20,
event?
21. So they have 21. And we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18. Oh, you know what? Actually, we're only 3 defensive victories behind them, and they're a lot of attacks ahead. So we actually are technically outplaying them so far. I don't know if it'll matter enough if not enough people buy attacks, but we are outplaying them in terms of defense victories. They have a lot more than 3 more attacks than us. Yeah, I know. That was fine. Look, I counted. It's fine. Did you talk about MSF not running back the ability to challenge progress? Yes. We should be... Oh, did I add it up wrong? You're right. I think you're right. Let me see. Now I want to count the attacks, but I think you're right. No, I think you guys are right. I think we're also doing worse. Yeah. Nope, I think you guys are right. I think we're also playing sloppy as hell. Will you get an Elite 4 from all the Red Star Blitz milestones? Very possibly. Very possibly. The Orange Gear Blitz rewards like just
filter by
out.
them VSU when counting to make it easier.
Yeah. Okay, my 500 cores to cover one of the small guys. We're only doing the 125. I just do extra to help some of the smaller guys out. Alright, I'll do that in 3 minutes. That's fine. 10.5 Red Star Orbs. I'll probably get an Elite 4 out of that, if I had to guess. Alright, 110...
Orbs.
Do what now?
The decent number of orbs. Yeah. I didn't even look at the rewards. I was expecting it to be the same as the Sunday one.
I guessed it would be, but best way to farm Pyro? Let's see.
I'm in the War Store.
Probably the War Store.
Yeah, it's the only place he shows up.
Okay, the War Store. And the Alpha Raid Orb.
Oh, okay.
Is the Ebony event June or August? Ebony event is May. They did mention that they are currently planning, I don't know if this was in the news update, but Ebony event is in May, and then the second pass of Ebony is going to be in September, with the third pass of Black Bolt being in August.
It was there.
What's your TCP? 8.1, approaching 8.2. Swole. Okay, but so yes, I have to do raid. It's been 3 minutes. Can I do my arena match? And I have to do raid, Dark Dimension. Okay, still a minute and change, and then Blitz as well. All right. In that case, you throw this on a bunch of auto fight. Black Bolt should always be before Ebony Maw. Not necessarily always in the future, but there will be another Black Bolt before the following Ebony Maw. So, that's good. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to make that video about the second match of live PvP tonight. Is the Yo-Yo offer worth in your opinion? Yes and no. She's one of the best characters and it's worth it to get her. But like the way I feel is not really any of the offers at that price are particularly worth it. But if any of them were, it would be for Yo-Yo. Like, she's easily one of the characters. If you were gonna do it for a character, she's a great one.
What's up, Casino?
What's up?
I've been redoing all my mods on Galaxy of Heroes while I was listening in.
Do you have a semi-concrete legendary event calendar? Check the legendary event schedule channel of the Discord. Rather spend silver promo credits on 3 to 4 meta 4 red upgrades or 1 to 2 5s? Probably 1 to 2 5s. Depends how badly I needed them and who. Like if the 3 to a 4 brought teams online, I'd rather have more teams online. But if teams are already working alright, so like Heimdall is meta in that like the Asgardians are a big deal. But if the team is online without Heimdall having crazy reds, or same with like Sif doesn't need crazy reds. If I could get a really potent character to 5, like if I could take the Ghost Rider on my Supernatural to 5, I would do that instead. Which D4s do you recommend for Symbiote Spidey when using him with your Ultima 7 team? His passive and his ultimate, and I'd have to look at the others. But probably most of them. I think the basic too, if it's the multi-turn defense down, I'm pretty sure the basic as well. He's just such a ridiculously good character. I'll let my dog out of the room real quick. Where are you? What? Oh, 21 6s or 7 7s? 7 7s. Is it worth for Ultima 7? Nope. Not if you're strictly talking Ultima 7 unless you're going for 100% push. Nope. Oops.
I got into DD3 today, really. Oh.
You're able to one-shot every known DD2 except for Deadpool and Final. Is that a heck good job or meh? It depends on what you used. It depends on if you overpowered the content or not, but my guess for where you would have to be for you to be just doing it for your first time is probably a good job. My first run was a long time ago with very suboptimal characters. Half the characters that are like must-haves in there today weren't even out when I did my first run. It's better to use Miss Marvel in the Black Widow node instead of JJ. No. More important to have many characters at 4 or a select few at 6. It's not that simple, but probably many at 4. The more teams you have that function, the better for things like War and Blitz and various other things, like all the flash events and challenges and etc. Enjoy getting wrecked. To who?
He's talking to me. I said I got into DD3 today. Finally got enough gold. I got enough mini uniques like a week and a half ago, but I've been waiting on the gold to actually get them to level 75.
But we don't get any gold.
That's true, yeah. I got it somehow.
He robbed Bank MSF.
Did you rob Busy? What did you do to get the Wizard of Gold to share with you? My God. My throat and my brain are going out.
I'm pleased to have started DD3, but the downside is I took Mordo in.
Did you think
and
any
the rest
more
of my
about the
Supernatural are
DD2
like tier
speedrun
8,
team from
so-
the other day?
Oh wow.
Coulson
Not.
always attacks Blob. For some reason this time he chose Magneto, and since Toad failed his job, I got screwed. So, Blob spawns with offense up. So, it's supposed to be Blob. Coulson goes after whoever has highest damage. Just whoever has highest damage. So, Blob with offense up is usually highest damage, but check if you recently made any upgrade to your Magneto whatsoever. If that gave him higher damage, then that's who Coulson is going to go after. Also, it's possible that Coulson always tries to go after your Magneto, but your Magneto having resistance to taunt prevents it, and then because Blob already has taunt, that Blob is the one that gets hit anyway. But if someone removed his offense up, or hit him with an offense down, or, you know, there's a variety of factors.
Have you got any advice for a completely outmatched Mordo?
Completely outmatched Mordo?
Yeah, I took him to DD3, but the rest of my Supernatural are like tier 8, and I have no plans to take them up anytime soon.
He's okay to have Ginormous on Supernatural, as long as they're, like, kinda in the realm.
I mean, he's 80k and the rest are like 20k.
Then just put him on a team that does debuffs and spreading and stuff. If he's stronger than an aim minion, he'll probably be fine on that team for most practical purposes. You can
Spider-Verse.
Can absolutely put him with Spider-Verse. You can put him with freaking Asgardians and use Hela to spread his blinds.
I like doing that.
And he also heals a lot because of Greg.
I was more thinking for War, because my Blitz teams are just the same as War. I don't really care about Blitz.
Again, I'd have to see your teams, but yeah, you can put them on Spider-Verse for sure. It's probably going to be the easiest
I hear
one.
puppy. Where's the puppy
Might do that,
cam?
actually.
Yeah.
I'll have to find another team somewhere, but... Do you have any suggestions for the 5th Supernatural? Or just scrap them?
He's a pretty big part of them. It's not impossible to run a Supernatural without him, but he's a lot of their protection with the blinds. He's also slows and heal block, and they're healing. So, like, Shuri is, like, someone that would really fill his role and allow them to do okay. But there aren't a lot of good substitutes for him. He's a pretty core member of that team. I pulled Sinister at 5 red star. Would you go hard to push him for Arena or better prepare Black Order for end of May? Probably Black Order, but he's a solo character, so you can push him as well. That doesn't strike me as a one or the other. You should be able to do both because he's a solo character. But it depends on how many gold star. 5 red star is great and all, but he's going to need the gold stars. Who do you think would win the new PvP mode? Full Hydra or full Coulson Shield? I'd have to see who Coulson would pick with his ultimate. But assuming Coulson picked a minion with his ultimate, it would basically get wasted. But I'm going to assume Fury Shield could out-sustain them. Power Armor versus Marauders at even power. Then I remember casinos don't bring Power Armor into security. You actually probably would have been fine in that match because the Marauders don't have a lot of crazy upfront burst damage, and Power Armor can punch up significantly on Marauders, so I'm glad that you remembered that, but in that matchup you would have been fine. Because your concern is burst. People are used to taking Power Armor against teams that would otherwise blow them up, like Guardians, things like that, but, you know, Sinister would clone, Sabretooth would go, like, round robin. So, I'm gonna grab a drink after I set this team to go on auto here. I'm gonna see what I'll see if I can get you guys puppy cam. How about that? Does Courtney play any games? Yes, she's been playing The Sims lately.
Wait a minute,
Yay,
did your
puppy
Wakandans
can.
end up above your X-Men?
Wait, what?
Did your Wakandans end up
Yes.
stronger than your X-Men?
Yes.
Rip.
6 Red Star Strife, how far would you take him? If you have a giant Sinister, I would take Strife up. If you have a big Strife to go with a big Sinister, that's a wonderful combo. Alright, I'm gonna see what's up with Puppy Cam. I'll be right back.
Another one.
Alright. Oh my god, we won. That's amazing. Okay. Courtney originally was like, I just finally laid down. Like, I'm so tired. And then I was like, alright, I'll tell chat you said to fuck off. And she was like, no, fine. I guess I'll do it. So. But then she said, haven't I done enough for you today? Because I'm happy to announce for like the 8 of you that this actually applied to. I finally sent out the Marvel Strike Force comics that I have owed people. And I've owed people Marvel Strike Force comics all the way back to August of last year. So,
bravo.
Sorry on the huge delay on that, but quite a while back, Cerebro gave me a huge box of Marvel Strike Force exclusive prequel comics. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will show you real quick. There are Marvel Strike Force comics that they made when the game first came out. They are official Marvel comics. Marvel Strike Force comic. They were giving them out at San Diego Comic-Con the one year that they were there. And they look like this. This is it. Marvel Strike Force official prequel to the new mobile game. Marvel Custom Edition. But yes, there is an actual Marvel Strike Force Marvel comic. For those of you that collect Marvel comics, I have a giant box of them. First and foremost, if you live anywhere near the Bay Area of California and you don't have coronavirus and you want to come by and say what's up, I will just give you one. Just show up and you can have one. I have a lot of them. But so I was doing, back when it was FoxX, right? I was, yeah, I don't know what's up with Cerebro not sending his out, but people that Cerebro never sent his to, I'm probably going to cover for him and send some out anyway. But yes, so if you were already owed a comic, don't invite strangers to our house in the middle of a pandemic. Shut up, I do what I want. Anyway, but so, anyway, yeah, if you're already owed a comic, they went out in the mail today. If you have been owed a comic and you moved and you never gave me your new address, I've been putting out messages for the last couple of days on Discord saying if your address changed, please let me know so it goes to the right address and not the wrong address. But yeah, so those went out, which means now I can actually start giving them away again. I stopped giving them away because I was building up this giant amount of them that I owed people and they hadn't been getting sent out. And I was like, this is going to end up being like thousands of dollars in shipping. And I don't want to have just like the biggest backlog ever, so I stopped giving them away until I knew I could keep up with it. But now that we're back to 0, I feel like I can start giving them away again, and hopefully not wait like 6 months. It's not that I don't need to charge people. It was just a matter of actually going there and doing it. But basically, if I'll just set a donation threshold, like Courtney did it. So we'll just set a donation threshold for like if we hit this much to cover like Courtney buying something she wants in exchange for doing it, she'll do it for us. So make them digital and scan them into your Discord link. I will probably do a digital scan copy of one of them. I will probably make some digital scans of them for people that just want to read it. But yeah.
Yeah, I'd like that.
It actually shows that there are multiple shield medics, because you always get people like, how come in the video it's the male shield medic, but we have the female shield medic? In the prequel comic, it shows multiple shield medics. The male shield medic in the comic is the bumbling idiot from their promo videos that they do, and the female shield medic is actually competent and is telling the male shield medic, like, can you get your goofy ass out of my way? I'm trying to save people's asses here. Thank you. So yes, there are multiple shield medics, and we got the one that's competent. If they added male shield medic, he would be a useless moron. And no one needs Busy on their team. Just kidding. Did the art book ever fully go on sale? Yeah, I believe so. Hail Courtney, fearless bong leader. I learned a couple interesting things in terms of mailing stuff out. I learned some stuff. One of the first things I learned is apparently there's a country, and it's considered one country, and it's called Bosnia and Herzegovina. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Bosnia and Herzegovina. Something like that. I'd heard of Bosnia. I hadn't heard of the 2-for-1 combo. Herzegovina? How do you say it? Famous B&H? Herzegovina? I don't know. Apparently, used to be Govina? Herzegovina? Anyway. So, yeah, apparently there's a country that's 2. And then I also learned that almost all of our UK viewers think they live in the only country on the planet, and they give you a street address and don't tell you a, like, province or city or country or anything, and then they make you Google it to find out that they live in the UK.
Well then.
I also learned that. So yeah, people in the UK would have thought you guys would learn this in school, but there are other countries also. Countries like Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Never heard of them.
Alright, I don't blame you for that one. But yeah. Yeah, after the third one, I was like, okay. Courtney was like, yeah, you didn't say which country for these address. The post office has no idea where to send them. So I'm like, alright, I'll figure this out. Alright, I was like, this one is... Alright, it's that one's in the UK. Alright, and this one is... Alright, this one's also in the UK. And then this one is... Oh, okay, you know what? I'm noticing a fucking pattern here.
Different times before, too.
And now it says